Stellar Embodiment by Tristen Sky. Chapter 1. Born Naked. I didn't expect fear to be the first thing I'd feel, especially the fear of falling. It's as though I'm plummeting from the sky, yet I know I'm completely still, lying on the smooth floor. Sophia. The memory of her name flickers in my consciousness. Like an angelic surgeon, she's moving energy, reshaping my very being. As intense as the feeling is, I trust her completely and allow her to do what she must. With each second, I sink closer to the floor while the stars slip further away. I feel gravity for the first time, and I know what that means. I'm becoming physical. My soul fills every part of this body, from fingertips to toes, like rain nourishing a parched land's only hollow. The transition is happening naturally, as if I had done this before. Existing in a formless and ethereal state for so long, I'm ready to begin the human experience that she created. As the moment of incarnation approaches, it feels akin to a rebirth, where Sophia assumes a maternal role, even though I know I won't be a newborn in this adult body. The floor is cold. It's a contrast with the warmth I feel above. Though I can't see her, I sense Sophia's presence surrounding me. It's disorienting as I adjust to these new physical senses, so I keep my eyes closed, allowing myself to absorb everything. I begin to feel energy moving up and down my spine. It feels like an electric snake swirling through me. I can tell my essence is now merging with my brain, and I'm quickly gaining access to the thoughts, emotions, and knowledge of who I've chosen to be. As I connect more deeply with my body, I begin to feel a profound sense of individuality and identity. From what Sophia explained, I believe this is what's known as the ego. My fingers start to wiggle and my toes twitch. My body feels comfortable, a sense of unity settling in as I recognize it as my temporary home. I soften into myself, held in Sophia's embrace, surrounding me, within me. I feel at peace, until I open my eyes. An immediate wave of panic overtakes me. It all feels terribly surreal, and I begin to scan my surroundings desperately. I no longer feel Sophia. I feel a sense of separateness, and I want to return to her. Reality appears incredibly vivid, with blurry bright lights that feel like they're blinding me. Sounds become louder as I hear mumbles of words around me. I quickly stand up and see hundreds of other humans around me. Most are still lying down or slowly rising. A few stumble, struggling to understand their bodies. Sophia, I say out loud. My voice, it's mine. The vibration starts low, in my stomach, and hums up through my throat, leaving a tingling feeling behind. I say it again, Sophia, not out of necessity, but because it feels so good to speak. At the sound of the name, a tall woman in front of me flinches, almost imperceptibly. This must be her. She has vibrant red hair, which captivates me, the way it curls and catches the light, glowing with color. She turns her head, and I watch her hair move until our eyes meet. But the moment ends, she frowns, giving me a cold, standoffish look. That's not Sophia. I take a step back. Although our eye contact was brief, her look of disgust made me feel as if something was wrong with me. Our interaction will stay with me, resonating in my future thoughts. I scan the room looking for her. I want to be back in her arms in the forever expanding sky. Suddenly, like a gentle tap on my shoulder, I sense Sophia's presence, reassuring me that she remains by my side. Though she may not be with me in the flesh, her essence lingers. I hear Sophia's inner voice urging me to breathe, and I instinctively comply. My breath slows down, and I close my eyes again. The air enters my nostrils, cool and refreshing, and leaves with a warmth that soothes my senses. I notice the steady rhythm of my breath again. I open my eyes, and I see the others coming down as well. I wonder if she spoke to all of us at the same time, and we all instinctively got the message to breathe. It feels strange, being born with the knowledge of how to breathe, think, and walk, but it's not instinct, it's design. Sophia placed it all within me, like seeds in soil, ready to bloom the moment I came into being. Paradoxically, I feel both enlightened and bewildered by this newfound awareness. I feel calmer, and I look around with less panic. I find myself in an enormous room with an air of grandeur. I see the other humans walking around and talking to one another politely. I find everything to be incredibly loud, although I wonder if it's because my ears are still adjusting. As this notion dances through my thoughts, I gently touch my left ear and marvel at its velvety texture. Everyone looks different, with variations in skin color, height, hair color, and body hair. It's easy to notice our differences since we're all naked. We seem to be approximately the same age. I remember Sophia predicting her age to be around 24. A tall man with orangish brown eyes looks at me. His eyes are eerily intense, make me want to look away, so I look down. But then my eyes accidentally make contact with his genital area. That's right, I remember, Sophia explaining the importance of gender on Earth. I immediately glance down at my body. I'm a woman. I have light skin and I'm tall. I turn away from the man, and I look around. I notice a cheerful energy in the air. Everyone is excited to be alive in the physical dimension, and some smile at me. I see stairs that double as seating, arranged in tiers around the space, yet they exude an air of refinement. The most striking feature, however, is what the steps lead to. 13 massive doors surrounding the grand room, each labeled with a name. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Among them, the most significant and prominent door displays the inscription, Sophia. It's notably more substantial than the others. Despite the room's grandeur, it lacks decorative or visually appealing elements with its gray walls and bright overhead lights. The stadium-sized space has a faint, mysterious atmosphere. I look at one of the doors, admiring the lion statue sitting atop its frame. I notice a shift in energy that causes me to turn my gaze towards an angelic man standing on a raised stage. His cheerfulness radiates a bright light, filling the room. He walks to the microphone on a podium. Welcome, starseeds, to the Stellar Embodiment Test, also known as the SET. My name is Dirga. I am your soul path coordinator, and I communicate directly with Sophia. As a yell, I am partly human and partly angel. I appear human, but I lack a physical heart. Instead, I am sustained by the breath from the angel realm. I serve an extension of Sophia's consciousness and share her wisdom with everyone. Sophia told us about Dirga. In a strange way, I feel as if I already know him. Perhaps we met before I was embodied. As starseeds, you all originate from another planet or celestial body and carry a unique energy or consciousness that sets you apart from the typical Earth inhabitants. A starseed is a soul who has a purpose or mission on Earth related to spiritual awakening, healing, or assisting humanity in some way. The embodiment into your replica body has been a success. All cognitive functionality, consciousness, intellect, and proficiency in the English language are well adapted within every one of you. English serves as the temporary default language of communication during the set, enabling everyone to converse effectively with each other. Entering body for the first time is a momentous event for the soul. Become one with it, as your body will be the same when you are born. As it navigates the human experience, your soul will gradually unveil its true potential and purpose. Please be so kind and gentle with your body and the bodies of those around you. Everyone listens attentively to his delicate words. The room we are currently in is called the Thresholds. This room serves as a transitional space between the astrological realms you will visit. After you explore a constellation, you will return here to digest and integrate your findings. To assist you with your self-reflection, you will find individual pods tailored to your needs here. Your pod is your sanctuary, a place where you can rest, meditate, express your emotions, and share all your experiences. A screen shows what the pods look like. They resemble robotic cocoons. Dirga continues, these pods possess an intuitive mechanism, opening and closing in response to your inner guidance. The pod's functionalities, including heating and color schemes, are carefully designed to align with your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. As a result, you can access and open them through various means, physically, by intention, through emotion, or simply with your soul's connection. These pods are designed to interact with your Akashic records, allowing you to share and reflect on your unique journey as the pods collect data. Through this process, you will uncover profound insights that will help guide you in selecting your zodiac sign for your earthly sojourn. The pods will become a powerful tool for self-discovery and decision-making during your journey, so please take advantage of your pod. Dirga continues his speech with enthusiasm. As I listen to him, I sense a palpable energy from someone nearby, as if they are looking at me and sizing me up. Turning my gaze to the right, a few starseeds down, I meet the eyes of a woman who's looking back at me. I am frightened at first, but her smile brings a sense of comfort. This is a stark contrast to the earlier encounter with the tall redhead woman who frowned at me. He continues, you will learn about each zodiac sign in detail by exploring the corresponding realms that exist interdimensionally in their constellations. The energy of the zodiac signs is a fascinating tapestry, woven by the cosmic forces that govern life on Earth. Aries, the first sign, radiates fiery and adventurous energy, sparking courage and the drive to forge ahead fearlessly. Taurus embodies a grounded and steadfast aura, providing stability and a connection to the material world. Gemini exudes a versatile and intellectual demeanor, fostering curiosity and the love of communication. Cancer's emotional and nurturing energy envelops those around them with a warm and caring embrace. Leo's majestic and confident presence shines like the sun, drawing admiration and leadership qualities. Virgo's practical and analytical nature sharpens the mind, promoting precision and organization. Libra emanates harmony and diplomacy, seeking balance and fair partnerships. Scorpio's intense and mysterious energy delves into the depths of emotions and transformation. Sagittarius embraces a free-spirited and adventurous demeanor, seeking knowledge and broad horizons. Capricorn's ambitious and disciplined nature paves the way for success and mastery. Aquarius exudes an innovative and visionary energy, seeking to bring progress and humanitarian values. Finally, Pisces possesses a dreamy and compassionate nature, cultivating empathy and a profound connection to the spiritual realm. Together, these zodiac energies create a celestial dance that influences the personalities, actions, and interactions of the Earthlings. Dirga's voice is both cheerful and commanding, carrying a weight that makes every word feel significant. As he speaks, I sense the gravity of the journey ahead settle within me. In this moment, I realize I must also matter. I was chosen for this. Dirga continues, when you have experienced all 365 days, you will be tasked with making a pivotal decision to choose your zodiac sign. The choice is the result of free will and will necessitate extensive self-discovery and introspection to make the best informed decision. The astrological energy that you choose will play a major role in your soul's growth and learning once you are incarnated on Earth. Therefore, the stellar embodiment test acts as a sacred trial run before your incarnation. This will help you live the most beautiful life on Earth. This is just a test to select a zodiac sign for Earth. I remember now. However, he says authoritatively, since Earth is governed by free will, there is tribulation, destruction, and primitive thinking that often rules the planet. Be warned that Earth will not be as utopic as what you have experienced in the fifth dimension. Sophia created this test and chose all 1,000 of you for specific reasons. You all contain the potential to bring great healing and light to the planet. Earth needs you to be a light worker and serve the planet, dear starseeds. But Sophia only has 365 birth portals. one for each day of the earthly year. This means that most of you will, unfortunately, cease to exist in the third dimension. This examination guarantees that only the most exceptional individuals are selected for Earth. I start to feel panic in my body. Dirga continues, within each realm you visit, there will be tasks for you to accomplish. You will be scored by yells and receive orbs, which act as divine points. If you perform a task well, you can receive up to 10 orbs. Tasks completed poorly will receive no orbs at all. Sophia accumulates these points as she is always present. The energy of the room becomes dense. This pressure to pick a zodiac sign makes me nervous, but it also excites me to discover who I am, why I was chosen, and who I will become. He continues, there will be 4 elimination ceremonies along your journey. If you fail to discover your astrological identity by the 365th day, or do not win enough orbs by each ceremony, you will not be incarnated on Earth and will not live the human experience. My body remains still, yet my thoughts race intensely. Unveiling our zodiac signs isn't just a pursuit, but a competitive challenge. It's a high-stakes game where success or failure means the difference between life and death. Dirga then explains to us about our imminent entry into the Aries realm, emphasizing the necessity of preparing ourselves by wearing appropriate attire for the crisp climate. Strangely, I hadn't noticed these wardrobes of clothes before, and now they seem to have materialized out of thin air. As his words sink in, everyone begins exploring the racks and wardrobes that have been appeared throughout the room, sifting through the garments on display. As I walk towards one of the boxes containing shirts, the woman who smiled at me earlier approaches. Hi, I'm Hibiscus. I'm Sithrism, I reply. I know my own name. My name is Sithrism. It emerges effortlessly from within, as if Sophia had imparted the knowledge that our names are instinctively linked to our ego. The significance strikes me. To be without a name would mean not to exist at all. How do you feel? She asks politely. I'm okay. I do feel a little overwhelmed though. Don't worry. I'm sure you're not the only one, she responds with a smile, guiding my gaze towards a crying, curly-haired blonde woman in the corner. I wonder why Hibiscus is drawn to me. I analyze her as we engage in small talk. Her bright and excited eyes shimmer with emotion, as if on the verge of glistening with tears. Her deep brown eyes hold an intense gaze, as though she's seeking to peer deep into my soul. It feels intrusive, but her warmth is real, and her excitement is contagious. I let my guard down, just a little. While we look through all the clothes, Hibiscus stumbles upon a mirror. She looks at herself while combing her long, wavy brown hair with her fingers. Oh, I can see my eyes. They are so cool, like little galaxies that are on my face. Here, you try. She passes the mirror to me with a smile. I look at myself and a sense of uncertainty engulfs me. Seeing myself as a humanoid for the first time is overwhelming. My eyes seem familiar compared to the rest of my face, but it's not the physical eyes that feel familiar, not their color or shape, rather, it's the essence within them. I wonder if I appear ordinary or stand out in any way. Comparing myself to Hibiscus, she has prominent collarbones and a slender physique, whereas I feel larger and taller. Despite uncertainty about my appearance, the way Hibiscus looks at me suggests that I must look normal. Many are fully dressed. Meanwhile, I find myself standing naked, unsure what to wear. I feel like everyone is getting dressed so quickly, whereas I do not know where to start. I'd rather stay naked. Hibiscus appears to take great delight in dressing herself, gracefully twirling in her orange dress and deftly adjusting the strap on her shoulder. She looks at me, and her smile fades, possibly wondering why I haven't dressed yet. Choose what stands out, she advises. Right beside me, I spot a section with an abundance of yellow-hued attire. I'm drawn towards it, so I listen to her advice and I decide to wear yellow. I pursue the choices and find a patternless yellow t-shirt, all while Dirga watches me with a radiant smile. As I scan the choices for bottoms, my attention is drawn to a set of flowy white pants. They are so white that they seem to glow. I look into them, trying to figure out how this color makes me feel. I find it reminds me of Sophia, and I start to daydream of her. Hibiscus softly taps my shoulder, waking me from my daydream. Did you find an outfit? She asks hurriedly. I reply, yes, I've chosen this yellow top and white pants. Great choice. Go ahead and put it on, she says with assertion. I feel her impatience, and I think I'm the last one to finish getting dressed. As we all finish preparing ourselves, Deirdre explains the next step in our journey. You are to pass through the Aries door, which will transport you to the Aries constellation. There will be many portals there for you to explore the realm entirely. Upon arrival, you will be welcomed and introduced by the esteemed Yell leader of Aries, Headmaster Surveyor. Deirdre encourages us to freely explore the Aries realm for as long as we desire, but to be mindful for the limited time we have, with 365 days to uncover in total across all 12 cosmic domains. A mix of nerves and excitement fills me, giving me rise to butterflies fluttering in my stomach. However, amid these emotions, there's a sense of connection between me and Hibiscus. I like her. I don't know her yet, but our bond forms swiftly. I find comfort in knowing she's by my side. Deirdre pulls a lever, opening the Aries door and revealing a hallway that leads to a portal showing a vast expanse of black space with sparkling stars. I wish you the safest travels. You may all begin your journey, he says. We walk in a line up the stairs towards the hallway. A ram statue sits atop the portal door. One by one, starseeds jump through the door into the night sky. Excitement fills the air as everyone leaps out, vanishing into the cosmic abyss. I'm nervous. I find myself thinking about the woman with the red hair who gave me that unfriendly expression. It only adds to my existing anxiety. I wonder if she's near me and can see me right now. However, if Sophia selected her to be part of the set, she must be a good person, so I don't understand the strange vibes I sensed from her. We are in line, and as we walk towards the door, I can see the process more clearly. When a starseed jumps through the door, they turn into a ball of light, and that light travels quickly into the distance, becoming part of the galaxy. I become increasingly nervous, as it is almost time for me to jump. I study the orange-eyed man directly in front of me, and he doesn't seem worried at all. We arrive closer to the door, and it's the man's turn to jump. He looks up at Deirdre, who smiles at him, and he jumps into the portal confidently. It is now my turn. My heart races and my palms grow damp with nervousness. The dark void ahead of me looks enticing, yet the thought of jumping feels overwhelming. The fear of the unknown gives me the instinct to stay where I am, safe. I look at Deirdre, who's smiling at me, and then I look behind at Hibiscus, who gives me a similar smile of encouragement. I look forward and pause. Peering out into space, I feel still. I'm captivated by the endless beauty of the stars. A stark contrast to when I was bodiless, my human eyes see the cosmos in a completely different and captivating way. I admire the galaxy and notice that the starseeds behind me are waiting for me to jump. Now I feel pressure. I start to wonder, if I come from the stars, why am I afraid to jump? I realize that my ego is scared, but my soul is not. My soul says jump, but my mind says stay. I take a breath, feel myself move within my body, and let it take the lead. I jump.